Honourable Ben Hood.
Thank you, Mr President. I also rise to support the motion and wish to focus on what I would consider to be the more significant aspects of this proposed inquiry. And it certainly wouldn't surprise my colleagues in this place that points B and D, which directly affects farmers and regional South Australians, is something that I'm very interested in. Part B of the motion, depending on the amendments from the government or not, references disparities in grocery pricing between metropolitan and regional areas, and D looks at the relationship between wholesale prices paid to farmers and the retail price paid to customers. And Part D must be of paramount concern because without our hard-working farmers, we have no food and we have no fibre. In fact, I've probably said it not as eloquently as that in the past. Without farmers, we've got no food. Without food, we're stuffed. But I am pleased that this issue not only is being looked at a state level, but also now as a national level, as the Honourable Nicholas Antifanti has ventilated. And I can go on, Mr President, because as a politician we all like to hear our own voices, but everyone has spoken at length about this. But at the end of the day, if no action is taken, a systemic issue resulting in wide-ranging adverse effects will develop. It will impact employment. It will impact health in particular. Generations-long farmers will look to sell the family farm. Imports of fresh produce and meat will grow. Low-income consumers who are unable to afford fresh produce will have to rely on pre-packaged and processed food. Fresh, local protein sources will become out of reach for many if they haven't already. I am pleased to support this motion. I thank the honourable member for bringing it to us. It is timely. It is significant. Cost of living pressures impact us all, but especially so in the regions and especially so for our farmers. Opaque pricing mechanisms and the power imbalances between farmers and the supermarket giants necessitate investigation. I hope the Select Committee motion garners support for that to occur, and I commend it to the chamber.